And go.
Well, I've just returned from Compton from seeing Wolves boss Kenny Jackett, and I think the main theme is really what he's going to do with his team for Saturday's trip to Blackpool. The main issue concerns Bakary Sakho and Noah Dicko. Of course, he's a former Blackpool player. Sakho's played both games for Mali over the international break, so there are obvious concerns as to whether he can now pitch into 3 games in the next 8 days, which is the schedule that Wolves now face, with Charlton away on Tuesday and then Bolton at home the following Saturday. Dicko hasn't been involved in either international, so I would predict that Dicko will start on Saturday. I'm not so sure about Sakho. I think he may be rested in place of James Henry, of course played so well when he came on against Blackburn, or indeed Michael Jacobs, who's really not played very much football at all so far this season. Apart from that, I would say that it will be a very similar team to the unchanged lineup from the first 5 games that we've had this season that serve Wolves so well. The other issue regarding the team, I would say, is the possibility of Lee Evans being rested, as he played 2 lots of 90 minutes for Wales under 21s and has scored in both games. And I'm thinking that George Saville might be the man to come in for his first Wolves start. I think it's an interesting one in that Wolves face a real clubbing crisis. It seems to be a real circus up there at the moment. The chairman, Carl Oyston, has reportedly offered the manager's job to Owen Coyle, and also the Burton Albion boss Gary Rowett in the last week, despite having his own manager still in position, Jose Riga, who I understand has taken the team for training this week, despite the obvious concerns about his own position and the departure of his own assistant Bart de Rouvers over non-payment of wages in the last couple of weeks. So a real club in turmoil. Blackpool have lost all 5 games so far, and don't appear to have a very competitive championship team at all. But of course, the message from Jackett is that they've just got to concentrate on themselves, focus on their own performance, and not allow any complacency to creep in. I believe that will be the case. I don't think Kenny will allow anything like that. I'm expecting Wolves to return after the international break very much in the same vein as they left it, with a confident performance, a controlled performance, and hopefully a winning display as well.